some point in their lives. Dr. Zand explains why stress and anxiety could be the trigger to IBS.
Plus, financial pressures haven't stopped people booking summer holidays. Travel expert Simon Calder tells us how crossing the border to fly could save you money.
And we talked to some of the stars of the hit BBC show Interior Designs Masters to find out why transforming a nursery for their latest project wasn't child's play. Hello and welcome to Morning Live. Well, there's just over 24 hours before we'll hear the Chancellor's spring budget. There's lots of predictions in the papers today. It looks like there could be a pension boost for 2 million people. There's plans to set up low tax zones to help businesses and cities across the UK, and even 45p added to a bottle of wine.
Yeah, our Morning Live inbox has been filling up with questions.
Fab messages.
A real variety.
Yeah.
Like to Dr. Zand, why does he get a teapot and no one else does? Things like
you don't ask, you don't get, do you? Yeah.
And Bryony May Williams, lots of questions we get for you and our food experts, like today already. Jill,
I said roly-poly.
This has caused a bit of a debate, hasn't it?
The parsnip roly-poly.
Yeah, wait and see. But it's very nutritious, the parsnip. It's cheap and it's seasonal.
All right.
We'll find out later on, won't we?
Yeah.
There's going to be a parsnip roly-poly gate. We'll find that out in about a quarter of an hour. But also on the show, Paralympian Ellie Simmonds visits a comic relief-funded project which helps people who feel lonely and isolated to make new friends by taking part in sport.
And I'll be trying to help raise as much money as I can for comic relief this Thursday, leading into Friday, of course. Only 2 more sleeps until my 24-hour Strictly Fitness dance challenge. In the run-up to the big day, Jeanette's taking Strictly Fitness on the road. Morning, Jeanette. Where are you this morning? Oh, my goodness. They are going to love
Jeanette, that's going to be fab. Oh,
awesome.
Definitely can't wait to see. That's going to be so heartwarming. We'll see you in about 20 minutes anyway, Jeanette.
Yeah. Now, I'll be honest, the dancing is causing a little bit of anxiety and stress. I want to raise as much money as I can. And actually, Zand, you're talking about stress and anxiety. Great analogy, that is.
Really good analogy.
Yeah.
Football chat, not my strong point, but QPR hoping
I mean,
for
as Gethin's mentioned before, we get
lots... performance. Anyway, sorry, go on.
We get lots of questions coming in, and
Yes.
Jill's been in touch with a question about IBS. She said, I have IBS and can't sleep because of cramps and pain, despite not eating wheat, cereals and oats. Can diet control IBS?
Yes, can be normal too. Don't stress about it too much.
Okay. Brilliant. Thanks so much, Zand. Well, some people's answer to stress is booking a week away in the sun. With the cost of living and financial pressures many are facing, you'd think holidays would be the first thing that people would cut back on.
Yeah, but research shows nearly 40% have already booked a trip for this year. Travel expert Simon Calder with us this morning. Lovely to see you. Usually you're out and about doing Strictly Fitness in some remote part of Europe, but I'm delighted to see you with us today. And actually, it's really fascinating, isn't it? Because we are talking about the cost of living crisis every day, yet this is going to be a busy summer for holidaymakers.
It's going to be the busiest summer since 2019. Very basic 2-star. It's going to cost you £2,800 and
Flying
something
from
pounds.
Scotland.
Flying from Edinburgh. If you travel from Manchester Airport, and bear in mind there's good train connections from Scotland too, identical holiday, you just start in a different place. And at the back end of August, same thing works if you happen to live in holiday there.
Okay.
If you're in the south of England or Wales or whatever, then easiest thing to do is pack.
Yeah, lovely. So shopping around, absolutely key. If you're thinking Italy, Spain, France, too expensive, you've been doing some shopping for us. There are some alternatives.
The colour of that sound.
Yeah, it's actually not. It's Sopot in Poland, on the Polish Riviera. Absolutely beautiful resort. It's also incredibly good value. You'll be paying far, far less for everything, and there's loads of cheap flights. It's not the warmest sea you're going to have.
By them pictures, it looked fabulous.
Yeah, it is, and very easy to get to. Just fly to Gdansk. It's about 20 minutes from there.
Perfect. OK, and quickly, in terms of going abroad, there's lots of hidden costs, isn't there, that we need to think about. Can you sort any of them out?
OK, yeah. Dynamic currency conversion.
Countries that you still got.
Thank you so much. They were fantastic tips. Well, something that can be good for the body and mind is getting away for a few days with friends and family. But if you're on your own, some people might find it difficult to socialise or even leave their home.
Yeah, gold medal winning Paralympian Ellie Simmonds has been to visit a sports project funded by your comic relief donations that's pairing volunteers with those who feel lonely and isolated to help them get out and give them confidence to meet new friends. Yes, thank you so much for your donations so far. Keep them coming. It helps places like Sports Buddy and other places you're going to see this week on Morning Live, actually. We're going to be focusing on some brilliant projects. This is why we're taking part in this dance challenge, 24 hours of dancing, come this Thursday to raise money for comic relief.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. And only 2 more sleeps to Gethin. And to get Gethin in the mood, Jeanette's out on the road with Strictly Fitness. And today she's in a very special nursing home. They wrote into us at Morning Live as they are massive fans of Strictly Fitness.
Yeah, and we can now reveal who they are. She's at...
Back to you guys in the studio.
Oh, thank you, Jeanette. That was
gonna be
so lovely. And Crossways will be the stars of Strictly Fitness today. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. And if they're behind you, Gethin, you'll have no problem.
Exactly.
You'll be fabulous. OK, well, still to come on the show. In 5 minutes' time, we'll be talking transforming spaces from frumpy to fabulous with some of the team from Interior Design Masters. They'll tell us about the new series and decorating for their toughest clients yet. Preschool children.
And inspired by Sir David Attenborough's new
Birds.
the crab apple and other brilliant ideas, whatever your space is in the garden. More on that later.
Yeah, we look forward to that. Now, ahead of Guest's 24-hour Strictly Fitness Challenge, he's going to be needing a good supply of carbs to keep his energy levels
This is
up.
true.
So our chef, Bryony, you're going to be working wonders with a British root vegetable, right?
Absolutely. Parsnip is our star today.
Yes, isn't it? Like the 3 ways of doing things and keeping the price down. And excuse me, that is delicious, but so cheap. And I finished the coleslaw.
Yeah, that's ready to go.
Well done. That's delicious too. We'll put all these recipes on our website because they're absolutely brilliant. Now, whilst Bryony's the master in the kitchen, this next lot are experts at transforming other indoor spaces from drab to fab.
Yeah, we're discussing the new series of Interior Design Masters with tonight's guest judge, Sophie Robinson, and contestants Tammy and Rye. But first, let's get a sneak peek preview of this evening's episode where they're renovating a children's nursery.
Colour. Also, where we source our items from, I can see a nice bit of vintage coffee table there, Gethin.
Yeah.
So, again, you know, these online marketplaces...
It's not mine, Sophie. Thank you.
Very much approved. It's very nice.
It's true, though, because so many, like you say, online marketplaces, different apps now, they really do provide a wealth of second-hand stuff, don't they?
They do, absolutely. And brown furniture, antique furniture, all coming back in again. So the most fashionable homes, it's not about new. It's about this sort of, like, circular economy.
And you're a fan of this. You upcycle a lot of stuff in your own home.
Yeah, no, I do. My stepdad was an antiques dealer growing up, upcycling and vintage and second-hand.
We're a big fan of yours. We need to chat more, but there's going to be plenty tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. We'll look forward to that for sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, Interior Design Masters is on tonight at 8 p.m. on BBC One and iPlayer.
You can do Strictly Fitness before you go.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
They are now.
Only reason why he's turned up by the looks of things.
Rye's been
Lovely stuff.
stretching in the...
Oh, I'm ready. Stretching in the green room.
Good stuff. Now, from fabulous interiors to the majesty of the great British outdoors, which is currently being celebrated in the BBC's extraordinary new Sir David Attenborough series, Wild Isles.
To see the extraordinary wildlife the UK has to offer, our gardener Mark Lane visited one of England's most famous ancient forests and picked up some tips on how to entice nature into our own gardens.
Both on Morning Live and across the BBC, as the landmark series Wild Isles continues to celebrate the amazing wildlife to be found here in the UK.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, brilliant. And as Mark said, lots to be looking forward to. And next week, Mark Lane will be showing us how to build your very own bird box on a budget.
Thank you for all your messages on the show today. Thanks for all your support, by the way, for the 24-hour Strictly Fitness Challenge that I'll be doing in a couple of days' time. Yes, indeed. Jeanette Monrara has been doing Strictly Fitness on tour all week. Hey,
She's
found a
She's
boa.
got a feather boa,
She's
yeah.
at Crossways Nursing Home in Surrey. She surprised them earlier on.
I found my feather boa.
Yeah, I know they're big fans. You've got big fans there, Jeanette. So over to you today for Strictly Fitness then.
If you sat down,
Tell you what,
one heel
Crossways
up
are putting us
and
to shame
down,
this morning,
and the
everyone.
left heel up
Thank you
and down.
so
Just one more
much,
time.
Jeanette.
Up onto
That's
the
all
toes
we've got time
and
for today.
down.
I know that they're going to keep continuing their Strictly Fitness over at
Jeanette's still
Crossways.
going.
But for now, we'll see you at 9:15.